A WWE title defense is set for New Year's Day. I'm Matt Carlins, and this is Just Pro Wrestling News for Tuesday, November 30th, 2021. A big welcome to those of you listening on OccupyProWrestling.com. Find out how to bring our updates to your website at JustProWrestlingNews.com.
WWE.
Big E will defend the WWE Championship at the Day 1 pay-per-view coming up on January 1st in a three-way match against Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. The match was originally announced as just Big E versus Rollins, but Owens found his way into the match by beating Big E via disqualification on last night's Raw. Owens baited Rollins into attacking him, and that earned him the DQ win. Rollins opened the show with a win over Finn Balor. He pinned Balor with the Stomp. Damian Priest beat Apollo Crews to retain the United States Championship. The Raw Tag Champs Randy Orton and Riddle retained their titles with a win over Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Nikki ASH, and Dana Brooke beat the Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch, the Tag Team Champions Carmella and Queen Zelina, Tamina and Doudrop. Morgan pinned Tamina with Oblivion. The Street Profits beat the Alpha Academy. Rey and Dominic Mysterio beat Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. Edge's return to WWE TV last night was interrupted by another return, The Miz and Maurice. Austin Theory hung out with Vince McMahon all night, but all Theory got for his troubles was a slap in the face from the chairman. Tonight's NXT is the final stop before Sunday's War Games pay-per-view. There will be a pair of matches to decide which teams will have the advantage in the War Games matches. First, we'll see a ladder match between Dakota Kai and Kaylee Ray, and a fan vote on WWE.com will decide which member of the men's teams will compete in another match to decide the War Games advantage. Also tonight, Legado del Fantasma versus Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wagner. The winner challenges Imperium for the NXT Tag Titles at War Games.
AEW.
Tonight's AEW Dark has Adam Cole versus Anthony Green, Ethan Page versus Fuego del Sol, Bear Country versus Shawn Spears and Wardlow, and Aaron Solo and Nick Comoroto versus the Varsity Blondes. On last night's Dark Elevation, Diamante, Emi Sakura, The Bunny, and Nyla Rose beat Julia Hart, Ryo Mizunami, Sky Blue, and Legit Layla Hirsch. Rose pinned Hart with the Beast Bomb. Also, the Varsity Blondes and Dark Order's John Silver and Alex Reynolds beat Chaos Project and The Acclaimed. Silver pinned Serpentico. Mickie James will defend Impact Wrestling's Knockouts Championship against Kiera Hogan at the NWA's Hard Times 2 pay-per-view on Saturday.
Ring of Honor.
On this past weekend's Ring of Honor TV, Roxy beat Gia Scott to retain the ROH Women's Championship. EC3 beat Jay Lethal, and the Briscoes beat PCO and Danhausen.
New Japan Pro Wrestling.
New Japan's World Tag League Tournament resumes on Tuesday. Meanwhile, Sho remains alone on top of the Best of the Super Junior standings. He beat Master Wato on Monday. Also on that show, El Phantasmo pinned Hiromu Takahashi with his sudden death super kick. And in a clash of tag team partners, El Desperado pinned Yoshinobu Kanemaru. And that's Just Pro Wrestling News for Tuesday, November 30th. Our next update comes your way tomorrow morning, so please rate, review, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. I'm Matt Carlins. Thank you for listening.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.